So you've got a brand new iPhone, and the big question is, how do you bring all your contacts over from your old iPhone to the new one? In this video, I'll show you every possible way to transfer your contacts. From the easiest method using iCloud to Quick Start, AirDrop, SIM card, email, and even third-party apps. Whether you just upgraded to the latest iPhone or you're helping a friend or family member set theirs up, by the end of this guide, you'll know exactly which method works best for you. Alright, let's get started. On your old iPhone, open Settings. Tap your Apple ID name at the top. Select iCloud. Turn on the toggle for contacts. This will upload all your contacts to iCloud. Now on your new iPhone, sign in with the same Apple ID. Go back to Settings, iCloud, and make sure Contacts is toggled on. Open the Contacts app, pull down to refresh, and your contacts will appear. This method is perfect if you want your contacts to stay synced automatically between both iPhones. Turn on your new iPhone and follow the prompts until the Quick Start screen appears. Place your new iPhone next to the old iPhone. On your old iPhone, a pop-up will appear. Tap. Continue. Wait for your new iPhone to show an animation. Hold your old iPhone over the new one and scan the animation using the camera. On the new iPhone, you'll see Finish option. Tap it. Enter your old iPhone's passcode on the new iPhone. Follow the prompts to set up Face ID or Touch ID. When the Transfer Your Data screen appears, select Transfer from iPhone. Wait a few minutes while your Apple ID is set up, then accept the terms and conditions. Follow the remaining prompts until data transfer begins. Keep both iPhones close together until transfer completes. The migration time depends on your Wi-Fi speed and the size of your data. It can take anywhere from a few minutes to over an hour. Once finished, your new iPhone will have all your contacts, apps, and settings from the old one. Take your iPhone and connect it to your Mac using a Lightning to USB-C or Lightning to USB-A cable, depending on your Mac model. As soon as you plug in, your iPhone may ask, "Trust this computer?" Tap Trust, then enter your iPhone passcode. Open Finder. On macOS Catalina and later, backups are handled in Finder, not iTunes. Open Finder and look at the left sidebar. Under Locations, you'll see your iPhone's name. Click it and you'll open the iPhone management screen. Inside Finder, scroll to the Backup section. Here, you'll see two main options. Back up your most important data to iCloud. This saves things like app data and settings in iCloud, but it doesn't include everything, and it requires enough iCloud storage. Back up all of the data on your iPhone to this Mac. This makes a full backup directly on your Mac. It's faster, more complete, and doesn't require iCloud storage space. Encrypt local backup. If you check this box, your backup will also save health data, Wi-Fi settings, website passwords, and screen time settings. You'll need to create a password. Write this password down somewhere safe. If you forget it, you won't be able to restore from that encrypted backup. Once you've chosen your settings, click Backup Now. You'll see a progress bar at the top of the Finder window. The first backup might take a while if you have lots of photos and videos. Restore from a backup. If you ever need to restore your iPhone, come back to the same Finder screen. Click Restore Backup. Choose the most recent backup from the list. Your iPhone will restart and load all that data. This is super helpful if you reset your iPhone or buy a new one and want everything back just the way it was. Open the Contacts app on your old iPhone. Select the contact you want to share. Tap Share Contact. Choose AirDrop. Select your new iPhone when it appears. Accept the contact on the new iPhone. This method works well for transferring just a few contacts instead of the entire list. On your old iPhone, go to Settings, Contacts, Import SIM contacts. Save contacts to the SIM card. Insert the SIM card into your new iPhone. Go to Settings, Contacts. Import SIM contacts again to pull them onto the new iPhone. Open the Contacts app. Choose a contact, tap Share Contact. Send it via mail or messages to yourself. Open the email or message on your new iPhone. Tap the contact file. Add to contacts. This is the easiest way to share one or two contacts if you don't have AirDrop. If iCloud or iTunes isn't an option, you can also use third-party apps. These make it really easy to back up contacts on your old iPhone and then bring them over to your new iPhone. Let's look at two of the most reliable ones. My Contacts Backup. On your old iPhone, open the App Store and search for My Contacts Backup. Download and install the app. Open the app, tap Backup. It creates a .vcf file with all your contacts. When finished, tap Email. Send the file to your own email address. Now import on new iPhone. On the new iPhone, open the Mail app, or Gmail, or Outlook. Open the email with the contacts.vcf file attached. Tap the file, choose Add All Contacts. Wait while contacts are imported. Open the Contacts app and check everything has arrived. Copy my data. Backup on old iPhone. On the old iPhone, download Copy My Data from the App Store. Open it and allow access to contacts. Choose Backup, then export as vcf.vcf. Tap Share. Pick Mail or Gmail. Send the .vcf file to your own email address. Now import on new iPhone. On the new iPhone, open your Mail app. Locate the email with the attached contacts.vcf. Tap the file, select Add All Contacts. The phone will import the contacts automatically. Verify in the Contacts app that all entries are present. Third-party apps are handy if you want a manual, one-time transfer without syncing, or if you don't have enough iCloud storage. And that's it! We just covered every way to transfer contacts from iPhone to iPhone. iCloud for automatic syncing. Quick Start when setting up a new iPhone. Finder or iTunes for full backups. AirDrop, SIM, email, and third-party apps for smaller or alternative transfers. Now you know which method works best for your situation. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments which method you used. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next tutorial.